cocklick.
Hello to all the gamers out there. How's it going? And hey, welcome to this week's Sub Saturday stream. We're so back. Yes, indeed, an actual normal week. Imagine that. Next week gonna be obviously a bit more hectic with like all my gacha games getting updates. But so be it. At least this week, kind of chill. And it's good because I haven't uploaded anything to YouTube in a week now. It's like the longest gap I've had in a while, but obviously on Monday that's gonna change with the NA gacha video, and then, you know, probably stuff on Wednesday for JP, and then, you know, Starrail has a patch too. So yeah, a lot of stuff today, or next week rather. And today, I mean, we have a lot of stuff today as well, but not gacha stuffs. Starting Umineko today and continuing. Oh, this is continuation. The playthrough hasn't been going on for a while. We're still early on, but this is not the start of the game. I couldn't tell you exactly where we are, but if you're familiar with the game, then you'll probably catch a lot, you know. You'll probably understand soon enough where we are. So, yep. So on that note, for today's subset, we have triple games. Gonna start with Umineko, as mentioned just now. Cool visual novel. We also have started Higurashi, so they're kind of usually played in tandem. Both are very nice. They honestly have a very different vibe, I want to say. But I do like both. And then for game number 2, we're going to play some more Starcraft 2 campaign. It's the Terran one, the first one.
Out of curiosity, did you ever test run NX on stream?
I like that run every time. Like, I not to sound too toxic, but I've noticed that every single intro now you just TTS when I'm explaining shit, and you can't wait with any kind of questions until the intros are over. Huh? I've noticed the trend so far. I mean, again, it's fine, but sometimes I might not answer immediately because I'm kind of in the middle of talking, you know, explaining other stuff. So it would be better if you waited until we get started and then start asking a bunch of questions, but I'll get to that sooner than later. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Starcraft 2, second game. Very cool. Been enjoying that as well. I'm not good at RTS or Starcraft in general, but you know, it's been kind of fun. And since it's single player, it's actually doable. If I were to play multiplayer, I would just get absolutely destroyed, so that would not be an option. And then I decided we'll do the third game as well. We're gonna play some more Resident Evil Village as well. We're getting semi-close to the end, I guess. Or at least we're on one of the later parts of the game, I think. I'm not sure, but that's what I think. If I remember correctly. From hearing stuff from people. So we're definitely making some progress in that game as well. It's been a game I've also been considering scheduling for the week to maybe finish that playthrough as well. Because of the aforementioned reasons. I did finish Alien this week, so it can't be worse than that. Even though it is scary. It's a bit more manageable, I want to say. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, there you go. Lots of games today. Lots of different games for today. They're all like, we have a visual novel, an RTS, and a survival horror game. So, pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good weekend, good Saturday in general. Very cool. There's the Eurovision Grand Final later today. I'm going to be watching that probably while most likely multitasking something else. But luckily, it's way later after my stream is already done. So doesn't really affect the stream today. But hey, hopefully Finland gets some points. We probably won't win, but top 10 would be cool. Maybe even top 5. Okay. So we'll see how that goes. Also, again, the TTS is back, but I also had a new soundbite today. I added the Bad to the Bone riff because it's funny. So I think it's just called Bone to keep it like short. I always want to keep the soundbites short, so it's easy to kind of call them. So I added the Bad to the Bone riff because I think it's pretty funny as a meme. Okay. Yeah, again, you could always suggest more soundbites and whatnot. The Discord is the best place to do that in the stream suggestions channel of the sub channels, but you know, you can also ping me or DM me or whatever, I guess. So hey, suggestions are welcome. Right, alright, so we should be good to go here, right? Yeah, also I see you falling with the pun. Hello, hello, it's me. Back at it again. I guess, so what was Ryan asking? Let's see. Did you ever test run an Axe on stream? I did not, because there was no... He was obviously a ladder patch character, so there was really no new story content or anything like that, so I kind of just did the events by myself, did not stream those. I did do the tests this week by myself though, but I'm not gonna lie, I did not read his kit, I just let it autoplay, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care for that ass. So I don't even know what the guy does properly. I just let the test run, because you can now auto run them. You don't even have to manual them. I just let it manual. I was probably looking at my second screen while it was going. I remember nothing about it. I just wanted my jades and that's it. So I don't even know what the guy does. Yay. There you go. Couldn't tell you. So that's what happened. I did, however, we are getting a new patch next week, and there was, since I last streamed, there has been new updates to Pure Fiction and MOC, right? I have not done those yet, so I decided I'll leave those for the stream at least. So we'll do those next week. Okay. Tyrant, what are you talking about, bro? You're so gacha brain-rotted, man. As soon as I talk about a character, you immediately connect it to gacha. What are you talking about, man? You need some, you need to distance yourself from gacha games, man. I swear, your brain is literally gacha only. No, I was saying I autoed his trial run to get jades. Nothing to do with gacha. I rolled 0 singles on that ass. So yeah, don't worry. It has nothing to do with gacha. Okay. The question was if I was actually tested him out. Okay. Anyway, oh, I should probably move myself up a little bit because I'm blocking some of the... Actually, wait, no, I'm stupid. We were not even using this overlay, right? We were using the FGO overlay, right? Because it's a VN. Okay, give me a second. Gonna fix this. Because I tend to use this overlay for VNs. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Now I don't have to move myself because you can see the whole screen anyway. Woohoo! Hey, Baratus. Anyway, shit's going down. Let's see what happens today. Oh, I'm not on this game. I clicked nothing. So supposedly the witch is real. Supposedly there's actual gold. Some people died. The adults are going crazy. They're still arguing about their inheritance even among all these bits. The kids are being somewhat cool-headed and reasonable, which is funny in contrast. So that's kind of what's happening so far. So they're trying to like figure out the I don't know what's called, the riddle of Beatrice. What was it called? I think it had a word for it, but yeah, there was like a mystery that they can, you know, try and decipher to hopefully solve all this. Also, Rain ASMR. Epitaph, there you go. I knew there was a fancier word for it. But yeah, there you go, that. So again, they're still kind of in disbelief if any of this is even real, but, you know, weird stuff is happening, so their faith is being tested. Have I tried installing the Umineko project? Okay, so I've got a lot of questions about... You're definitely the only one to ask about that. I originally was gonna get it, but I settled for the 7th expansion mod, the same one I used for Higurashi. For Higurashi, it's apparently the best thing you can get, which is cool. For this game, it's the second best thing you can get, because again, people say the Umineko project is best because it has like animated mouths and whatnot from like a console version or something. But the reason I did not go for it is because after getting it, I realized it is not compatible with the Steam version of this game. And I am playing it via Steam. Same for Higurashi. You can do the 7th expansion on Steam, but you cannot patch the Steam version with the Umineko project, unfortunately. Which means I would have to pirate the game, which I'm not a huge fan of that idea. So honestly, this is still a good experience. I've had a lot of fun with this. So I think the 7th expansion, while it's not maybe the quote-unquote best experience, it's still a good experience, I want to say. So yeah, that's basically why I'm running this.
おじい様が
Unfortunately not compatible with the Steam release.
使用人たちは立場上それを疑えないし、クラウスおじさんたちもおじい様と喧嘩がしたいわけもないから表向きは口を揃えてる。だから多分このお屋敷ではベアトリーチェの存在を疑うことはある種のタブー
The
だと思う。
family head says the witch exists, they have to accept it. And probably or actually exists for realsies.
年に一度しか来ない僕たちと違ってね。
Not really worth the hassle. This version is still fine. Yeah, I haven't noticed any issues with this version. Again, maybe it would be cool to have shit like, you know, animated mouths and whatnot. I don't know what else it would bring with the quote-unquote best version, but this is still fine.
そうでしょ。
This is good. Jessica took a deep breath in admiration. It looked like Aniki had guessed right.
ジョージ兄さんの言う通りだぜ。
Georgie Lee-san.
みんな腹の中じゃ信じてるわけじゃない。でも表向きはその存在を認めてる。
Spooky music.
神様の存在を認めるようなそんな雰囲気だよ。実際
Hey
には
break, I hope you have a good day as well, man.
それを口に出して否定したら野暮みたいな空気だな。
使用人たちの間ではどういうことになってんだ。やっぱり雇い主のじい様がいるって言ってんだから、それに口調を合わせてるわけか。
さあ詳しくはわからないけど、使用人たちの間ではベアトリーチェの話はある種の怪談扱いになってるよ。ほら昨日海岸でシャノンが
I feel like some of the servants, if not all of them, they definitely had more knowledge about this stuff, but they were maybe not allowed to talk about it too much.
夜見回りをし
I
て
feel like they have more knowledge than the actual family members about all this stuff.
そういう話。
Because again, Kinzo kind of trusts them, right? She did say something like that, didn't she? Back then I thought she was just being really nice to help improve Maria's mood. But it felt like she was serious when she said it. That's right, she definitely said it. She definitely said the same kind of thing that Genji and the rest had all unanimously declared back in the kitchen. Yeah, maybe eventually I could do that, Nitpicker, yeah? Who knows? I mean, I might end up liking this franchise a lot, so... In that case, it could be a thing.
他にも鬼火や輝く蝶々が舞っているのを見たという使用人も。
Oh no, we get to hear Shadow again. It's so sad, man.
カノン君もそれらしいものを以前夜の見回りの時に見たことがあると言ってました。あと最近ではお屋敷の中で深夜に
I still think her death was the most tragic so far.
使用人の間
Of
では
that
話題
one
です。
group killing we've seen so far. It was sad.
肖像画の中のベアトリーチェ様が姿を消してお屋敷の中を散歩しているんだろうと囁き合ってるんですよ。ずいぶん前ですが、私もそうかもしれない足音を夜の見回りの時に聞
Oh
いた
yeah,
こ
is she
とがあり
voiced
ま
by
す。
Kugimi Aria? Oh, I did not even realize, but now I kind of hear it. That's right, she definitely said that. She's not doing her usual really high-pitched tone with this one, I guess. She's a bit more, you know, toned down. Maybe because of the, because she's playing like a servant. Exactly the same thing that I had been told just now. Hey man, how you doing?
でも怯えることはないんですよ。ベアトリーチェ様は親方様とは異なるもう一人のお屋敷の主
Yeah,
で
there's
す。
a lot of high-profile VAs.
だから変に怯えたりしないで敬意を持っていれば決して悪いことはしな
There
いの
was even
だそうです。
Tanaka Atsuko, right? Was she voicing Kirie, I think? If I remember correctly. Also rest in peace. But yeah, like double rest in peace. Oh no.
ただし敬意を持たないと恐ろしいんだったね。
Hey Gallium, how you doing?
はい。私が勤めを始める直前に階段を転がり落ちて
What kind of contract do you think the servants have? Like, that they can't say full detail, only vague description? I don't know. I'm guessing they know more than they let out. But I'm not sure if they're strictly forbidden about talking stuff or if they just prefer not to. That I don't know, but I'm feeling like they actually know more about all the happenings.
ベアトリーチェ様のことを悪く言
That's
ってい
just
た
a
そう
hunch.
です。だから使用人たちはベアトリーチェ様のお怒りに触れたのだろうと噂し合ったそうです。
敬わないとお怒りに触れて怪我をする。つまり
It's the chandelier that has rupees in it.
ベアトリーチェって存在は
I can't unsee the rupee shapes after playing Zelda. I mean, it is a fairly common shape, but they look exactly like, what is it, 100 rupee in Zelda, the silver ones? Because I've seen those a lot in Skyward Sword.
お稲荷さんにいたずらしたらお狐様のたたりがあるってくらいには信憑性があるわけだ。
Any suspects so far? Not really, no. It's all kind of hard to piece together so far. There's not a ton of info to go on with. Of course, even though everyone accepts that curses and the like don't exist in the modern era, people are still afraid and still have a little respect for them. You often see it when in a residential area someone is building a house and they call a Shinto priest for a ceremony to honor the god of that plot of land. You might think that was just a big waste of time and money, but it is said that if the workers don't do that, a big accident will occur, so they never neglect to do it. This sounds very similar to the Higurashi stuff, actually. Because they had like that big dam thingy going on, and then the villagers were against it, and then supposedly that's why the curse is like being rampant and whatnot. This sounds very similar to that stuff. Probably for a reason. You also hear about how if an Inari shrine is carelessly removed during a town replanning, there'd be a curse by Kitsune-sama. I think I might have read somewhere that when the occupying forces were trying to expand an airport, they tried to remove an Inari-san that was in the way. And the workers kept getting struck down by mysterious fevers. Even in modern cities like Tokyo, it wasn't rare to see modern buildings packed all around an old shrine, leaving the shrine itself untouched. The testament to Kinzo's wealth that he can hang up rupees as decoration. True. That maybe they are actual 100 rupees. Easy. You know, just casually put 100 cost decorations on your chandelier. No biggie. And this wasn't limited to Japan. It's probably similar to how foreigners baptize babies. If I remember right, by Christian doctrine, if unbaptized souls have even the slightest amount of sin, they will still go to hell. Putting water on a child's forehead doesn't do anything but make them cry. But if by just doing that, parents can prevent their children from going to hell, they will happily go through with that ceremony. In short, even in this modern society of reason, we were still unable to throw away every trace of belief and fear. You could even say that we accept certain sorts of supernatural things, though in a passive way. Maybe the only difference on this island is that Beatrice is the object of that worship. So basically she's the deity of the island, the guardian deity.
この島でとても人間技とは思えない何かが起これば、それはベアトリーチェの仕業だとなるわけか。シャノンちゃんも言ってた気がするな。ちゃんと閉めたはずの窓や扉や鍵がもう一度見回りに来たら開いていたとか、消したはずの明かりがついていたり、つけたはずの明かりが消えていたりとか。んで、確かジェシカは朝出かけようとしたらカバンが見つからないのもベアトリーチェの仕業だってふざけてたんだよな。
よく覚えてるな。普通なら妖精さんが隠したとでも言うところが、この島ではベアトリーチェがになるってだけの話だぜ。ま、そんなくだらない話さ。
It's funny when all people like see Kugimiari as like the the tsundere voice, the original, the one of the big ones that voice a lot of those characters. But for me, it's like the opposite. For me, Kugimiari, my first real experience with her was her voicing Alphonse in Full Metal Alchemist, which is literally a little boy in an armor suit. Like that's as far of a tsundere as it can get. So that's my like actual big impression of Kugimiari originally. Just I mostly just hear Alphonse. It's pretty funny.
このお屋敷も築30年くらいになるそうだからね。それだけになれば多少の怪談やオカルトは生まれてくるものだよ。学校の七不思議なんかのようにね。
そこで、チェス盤をひっくり返すぜ。つまり、この島では人間にはできないことは、ベアトリーチェの仕業と置き換えることができるルールがあるってわけだ。
Easy gaslight, I guess.
人間にはできないこと。人間は何人だ？ 18 人だ。つまり犯人は、この島のルールにのっとって、この事件は魔女の仕業だとアピールしてることになる。
So he's still trying to think rationally here? Okay.
つまりそれは、19人目の仕業ですよと。
Not even Taiga from Toradora. I watched Toradora fairly early on in my anime tenure, but again, it's because of FMA being my first big anime that I watched on my own, and also it being like my favorite show as well. It's still the Alphonse effect. It really is.
気に入らねえぜ。
I mean, after watching a lot of Gintama recently as well, Kagura is the other big one for me when it comes to her characters. Definitely Kagura. Because I watched like around 350 Gintama episodes now. I'm pretty close to the end, so another big one.
全然気に入らねえ。
Oh, hey Daryl, how you doing? Do you think Beatrice's case is something like belief towards something like strong beliefs to the point it changes person into something inhuman? I don't know. I think it's a real thing though. But yeah, I don't blame the characters if they want to still try and disprove this stuff. Because it would make sense from their POV.
気に入らないって何がだよ。
仮に、不可視の19人目が存在して、そいつが自分の存在をアピールしたいなら、俺ならもっと完璧なタイミングでやるぜ。
完璧なタイミングでってのはどういう意味だい？
ああ。だって、事件は深夜から未明にかけて起こったのは、深夜まで話し合いをしてたり、夜勤をしてたり、あるいは部屋に帰って寝ていたり。
Have a good one, Daryl. See you later, man.
どいつもこいつもアリバイがあやふやで、十分内部犯行が疑え
Am I
る
gonna
段
stream the
階だ。
Angel Beats collab with HBR? No plans, no. I was not given a sponsorship or anything like that, so probably not.
ジョージの兄貴も、エヴァおばさんに聞かされてるんだろ？
If people say it's really good, then I might check it out by myself or something.
内部犯行の可能性が高いって話。
うん。まあね。
つまり、不可視の19人目が実在したなら、最初の事件は自分のアピールに失敗してるんだ。いや、そもそも時間帯がミステイクだ。不可視の19人目をアピールするためには、死んだ6人以外の12人が、全員白であることが確定している状況下で行われなければならない。
I guess that's true.
疑わしい人間がゼロにならなきゃ、自分の存在をアピールできないんだよ。だから、全員のアリバイが一番あやふやになる深夜の時間帯は、19人目にとって、自分が一番あやふやになる時間帯でもあり。
I assume you meant to say without, Ryan, because otherwise you're just repeating what I said.
にもかかわらず、その時間を選んで犯行に及んだ。
そんな時間に犯行を起こせば、18人の誰かが疑われるのは明白。にもかかわらず、マリアに手紙を渡して魔女を名乗り、誰もが自分でないと否定している。
つまりベアトリーチェという19人目がいるように見せかけたい人間が18人の中にいると、こう言いたいのかよ。なんだかぶっ飛んだ発想だな。まだおふくろの屋敷の外に不審者が潜んでいるって話の方が信憑性があるってもんだぜ。 まさかバトラはこの客間の中に犯人がいると疑っているのかよ。
ああ。何者かが俺たちにベアトリ
You
ーチの
dropped
存
Umineko
在
because you
する
couldn't handle the oohs.
認めさせようとし
Yeah,
て
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's a bit overabundant when Maria is talking, yeah. But, yeah. I guess you could always skip through those voice lines if you want to.
そうさ。
It's a
夕べ
bit
のあの手
overdone
紙
at
から
times, yeah.
もう事件は始まっていたんだ。証拠も根拠も何もねえけどな。チェス盤を逆さにした限りじゃ。
Well, his theory, I guess, is not bad on paper, but we'll see.
飛びまくってるにも程があるぜ。
Have a feeling it's not gonna be true.
妙な推理小説の読みすぎじゃねえのかよ。
でも無視できない着眼点もあるね。19人目がいるかいないかは別にしても、その犯人は確実にこの島のルールにのっとって何かを仕掛けてきている。僕はね、今バトラ君の話を聞いていて、
Yeah, it's definitely meant to be like that because we saw, you know, Rosa also go crazy about it. Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
気持ち悪いことって
Like she was also clearly having an issue with it as well.
覚えてるかい？ベアトリーチェの手紙。ベアトリーチェは利子の回収を行うと言っていたね。そして利子とは後宮家のすべてだと言った。
Pretty chill interest. Jessica and I thought back on what Maria had read out loud the previous night.
言ってたぜ。確かに言ってた。そして利子の回収をこれから行うが、黄金の謎を解いたらその権利を失うとも言ってたよな。
Solve the riddle, no debt or interest.
おじいさまは黄金を授かり、後宮家を再興した。つまり黄金を資本に生み出したものすべてが利子だってベアトリーチェは言っている。
So basically everything.
つまり
冗談きついぜ兄貴。まさか後宮家のすべて、つまりじいさまが生み出したものすべて。
Wait, does it mean biological stuff too?
じいさまから血を分けた一族のことを
Okay, well that's kind of messed up. I thought it would only count for all the material stuff that resulted from the gold, but I guess it might go deeper than that.
あの手紙を
That's a
そう読み
scary
解いたなら、この殺人はベアトリーチェが行った正当な利子の
And
回
she
収という
just
ことにな
snapped a
る。
bunch of people instantly.
となればこの事件はまだ続くよ。利子の回収はまだ途中なんだからね。
George turned around looking over the parlor. There were still many people who held the name Ushiromiya, and because Golda-san and Shannon-chan had been killed, we knew that not even the servants were safe, despite lacking the Ushiromiya name. True.
私たち全員を殺すつもりかよ。でもおかしいよジョージ兄さん。
Wait, this is in Mal? How? They don't have visual novels, right? Unless you mean like a novel or something?
ならどうして6人だけ？
Unless you mean the anime.
他に大勢殺せたはず。
Oh, okay. I heard the anime is not very good.
下手をすれば寝込みを襲って全員を一晩で殺すことも可能だったはず。どうしてそれをしなかったの？
特別条項だよ。黄金の謎を暴く者が現れ
Sadly, a
る。
lot of really critically acclaimed VNs get like unfortunate anime adaptations, to say the least. Some get good stuff, like Steins Gate, for instance. It's a critically acclaimed VN and also has a great anime, so some of them are lucky like that, but a lot of them maybe not so lucky.
そして手紙の最後にはこう結ばれていたはずだよ。おじいさまの黄金の謎をみんなで解いてみろとね。
ジーザス。
Jesus.
ようやく犯人のメッセージが分かってきたじゃねえか。 つまり、犯人は俺たちに、じい様のあの碑文の謎を解いてみやがると言ってるわけだ。しかも、ぼやぼやしてれば、どんどん利子の回収を進めちまうつもりだ。
Would I prefer bad meditation or no? I don't know, honestly. That's a tough, question. I don't know. In a way, it's nice that even if it's a bad adaptation that exists, because then more people might be interested to check out the source material, which might be actually worth their time instead, So there's that, I think. But otherwise, it could taint their reputation of a series as well. So there's good and bad things about it, of course. I realize this is all based on several guesses that are way out there. But not everything that happens in this world fits together in a perfect line. Most of the events we don't understand are only individual points. By fitting them into a straight line, we're beginning to understand. When the points are at either end of the line are really close, the line itself is more logical and easier to understand. And when those points are really far away, the opposite is true. It's the distance between those points that makes us say our guesses are way out there. However, if the distances we span are too narrow, that means our thinking will be narrow too. Is there a difference between making guesses and reasoning? Am I just using easily made guesses to try and force this crime into a pattern I can understand? No, that's not it. When you're lost in the dark and searching around with your hands, what you're doing is relying on your imagination and making guesses. Only imagination can find the points that need to be tied together. Reasoning is nothing more than the act of drawing lines between them. If you can't imagine, you can't reason. What I'm doing now might be way out there, but I'm sure it isn't a mistake either. Only the power of imagination can pull clues out from the darkness. Anime is just advertisements. Well, not all adaptations are advertisements. Yes, a lot of them are made literally with that in mind, but many of them are actually also passion projects, wanting to deliver the story in another medium to get it more out there, because it's something that they think is really worth it. But a lot of the times, yes, adaptations of whatever the source would be, video games, visual novels, manga, light novels, you name it, a lot of the times, yes, they are kind of meant to promote source material. In which case, most of the time, they're like 1-2 cores long at most, and they end early. They never finish the adaptation. They're just there to be like, hey, go read the source now. We're not doing more, So, yeah. But again, sometimes you get those really good ones of the adaptations that are great as anime as well. Yeah. And then I can use the power of reasoning to tie those clues together. It was a lot like the process of searching out an enemy's weak spot and striking. It's okay if I'm way out there. Find a weak point first, then we can think about how to strike. Right now is the time to find points we can tie together later. That ASMR though. I love rain noises. I sleep to this stuff. Like if there's ever a night where I really can't catch a sleep, then I bust out the ultimate weapon, which is a rain sounds playlist on my Spotify, and just play that on my phone on my nightstand. That's the ultimate weapon if everything else fails. Hell yeah, man. For the time being, I put aside whether a 19th person existed and announced our theory that the goal of the culprit might have been to make us solve the riddle of the epitaph. Once, our uncle Hideyoshi seemed to be extremely interested, but Natsuhi said it was ridiculous and dismissed it. Just staying up because of Umineko. Well, luckily this is the first game, and we're gonna have other games later, so you probably don't have to stay up too long. But hey, pretty cool to have you here, though.
確かにそう考えるとあの怪しい手紙も納得がいくっていうもんやその動機はなかなかええ線をいっとると思うで
I like his accent or his dialect. Is it Kansai then? I'm not sure. I think it might be.
マリアちゃんに手紙を渡したのが誰かはさておきな
I think it is. Or something very close to that. Well, there it is. Even though she was puffing up her cheeks in that cute way she'd been doing since yesterday, I couldn't think of it as cute. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see her, you know, as that cute innocent girl now after, you know, the weird episodes she's been having. Which are borderline possessions or something at this point, I don't even know, but that's what it feels like. If I poked fun at her, it might suddenly transform into a creepy laugh, yeah. It is Kansai, yeah. You can, the easiest, the most blatant thing about it is that whenever there's, you know, E, they use the word E, they always go instead of E. So, it's funny. Then they also replace a lot of E's with S in a lot of, like, verbs and whatnot, too.
ですが、その存在を妄信する犯人がお父様の黄金を目当てで、それを私たちに解かせて、
And I think Ja is replaced a lot by Ha as
な
well.
るほどとうなずけるものがあります。しかし、ならばなぜ後宮家の主要な人物ばかりを最初に殺したのです？
In that case, I do it.
道理ですな。
I still think Nanjo looks like a walrus. But I think that's what the game says too, right? I think they describe him as walrus looking, but yeah, I can definitely see it.
謎を解かせるなら、金蔵さんに近しい人物
It's the mustache for sure.
得策ではないはずです。
そうね。それにその論法で行くんだったら最初にお父様を脅迫した方が早くない？私たちに謎を解かせるよりも本人に答えを聞いた方が早いはずよ。
確かにその通りや。もっともお父さんが並大抵の脅迫で口を割るとは思えんが。
Eva's voice. She has a really bitchy tone every time. Like it's actually the normal way she speaks, which is crazy to me. But yeah, I guess that's her personality poking through.
これだけの財産を持つ後宮家を背負われる方です。
It's a very like condescending tone, basically.
それらすべてに打ち
Like
勝っ
she
て
just
きたから
looks
こそ
down on everyone else and is kind of a cunt as well a lot of the times.
それに関しては
When Marie
私も
says
同感だ
it,
ぜ。
be reminded it's just Charlotte Corday saying it.
Yeah, it is Horia Yui. Yeah. Crazy. There's the new soundbite, by the way.
うちのじい様が脅されて何かに従うなんてちょっと想像もつかないぜ。
ジェシカ、言葉遣いがはしたないです。
はい。
ならこういう発想はどうだろう。いや、これもぶっ飛んでるか。
I think Natsuhi is one of my favorite characters so far. I think her, you know, story is a bit sad, but I kind of want to root for her because of that. That my favorite scene so far was when she had that conversation with Kinzo, and then he told her that he actually really respects her, and even though that she doesn't have the family crest, she basically has it in her heart. I thought that was a really good scene. That was a great exchange between those two. That's probably actually my favorite thing about this so far. Oh, I'm supposed to be reading bad. Backlog. Where's the backlog button? Did you scroll up? Ah, there we go. In that case, what about this idea? No, wait. This one is also way out there. I couldn't hesitate out there. How the ideas like bows and arrows. It might be hard to hit with, but it's a great weapon because you can hit enemies far away. They say most people who died in battles were killed by arrow wounds. In a battle, you can't just shoot with one arrow. You shoot a whole bunch of arrows at once, pushing forwards towards the enemy troops with a wall of them. So keep shooting over and over. Create a wall as you push forwards towards the truth.
犯人が隠された黄金が狙いってんなら、俺たちに解かせるのは効率が悪い。謎を作った本人に答えを聞く方が手っ取り早いさ。
Yeah, I guess it's been a while, Hargame.
じゃあさ、これはつまり全て じいさまに宛てたメッセージってことじゃないのか。
In other words, these murders were a threat made against grandfather. If he didn't tell the culprit where the gold was, his family members would be killed off one by one. Again, if this is this 19th person angle, then yeah, it kind of makes sense that they're trying to, you know, blackmail to get some money or something. What if we weren't the only ones being forced to solve this riddle? What if grandfather was too? If you think about it that way, it explains his mysterious disappearance. If the culprit has already attacked him, then judging by the state of the 6 corpses were lefted, he should have been left on display somewhere with that horrible makeup added. But despite that, we still haven't found him. But does that mean he's been kidnapped and is being held somewhere?
そんな、まさかそんな。面白い話じゃない？
I guess she shows zero concern in this situation.
つまり、お父様はどこかに監禁されていて、黄金のありかを話さないと、次々に殺人を繰り返すぞ、と脅されているわけ？
その話のどこが面白いのか、理解に苦しみます。
Natsuhi glared at her, but Eva just smiled calmly.
この時間になっても姿を現さない以上、おじい様が事件に巻き込まれているのはほぼ間違いないと思います。それを思えばバトラ君の仮説も無視することはできないんじゃないですか。
ジョージは黙ってなさい。そもそもお父様っていついなくなったのかしら？
最後にお父さんの姿を見たのは誰や？
多分私でしょう。今朝主人たちの姿が見えないと騒ぎになった時、お父様の書斎にいるかもしれないという話になり、私がお部屋にお伺いしてそこでご挨拶をしました。そういえば書斎の鍵をずっと借りっぱなしですね。源氏、これは返しておきます。
Natsuhi pulled out the gold key and handed it to Genji. Looking at the key, Eva giggled.
ねえ、源氏さん。どうせ警察はお父様の部屋も徹底的に捜査すると思うわ。何を隠していてもどうせ暴かれる。
Or she's saying like, tell us anyway, where's the secrets?
だったらちょっと早く、今この場で話してくれてもいいんじゃないかしら。
She immediately wants to grab all the valuables or whatever.
何のお話でしょうか？
シンプルな話よ。お父様の書斎はその鍵がなければ外から入ることはできない密室よ。その定義の確認をしたいの。お父様の部屋には入り口が一つある。あとは窓？他に出入り口は？
ありません。中に入るには入り口しかありません。
Okay.
間違いなくね。秘密の隠し扉なんかがあったりはしないのね。お父様が不在である以上、後宮家の最高序列者は私よ。その後宮家の当主代行として聞いている
She's
の。
issuing them orders.
それを理解した上で答えなさい。あの部屋には入り口以外に他に出入り口は？お父様の最高の側近だったあなたは知っているはずよ。
Natsuhi looked a little offended at the part about the highest ranked family member, but she kept her mouth closed for the time being and waited for Genji's answer. Oh my god! Thank you for that. I couldn't help but feel a little uncomfortable. Why was she going on and on about hidden doors?
カノン君も熊沢さんも知ってるなら教えてくれない？あるならあるって言ってくれた方がいいの。じゃないと今からある人がとても追い詰めら
She's
れるこ
almost
とになる
convinced
わ
that there
よ。
is one because she's being really pushy about it.
隠し扉があると仮定されたら私の話は全て水の泡。
Eva didn't specify which person was about to be driven into a corner, but following the flow of the conversation, I had to feel that she was referring to Natsuhi.
母さん、何の話？
ジョージは少し黙ってなさい。
Wait, did you add a, is that emo what I think it is, based on the text? Alright, let's... I'm not sure if it's gonna work, the update's gonna work on this chat, but it's gonna work at least on the other chat when we go back to that. Let's see. I'm just gonna refresh it anyway. I don't think it... I think last time it didn't work on this one, but... Yeah. Oh, it does work. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Alright, there you go.
どうなの？源氏さん。
Funny.
カノン君。そうして熊沢さん。隠し扉はあるの？ないの？源氏さんはお父様が書斎を改造した時、施工業者の監督をしていたはず。知らないとは言わせないわよ。
そのようなものは親方様の書斎にはありません。
間違いなく片翼のわしを許されたカノン君。
はい、間違いなく親方様の書斎に隠し扉などありません。
They're being very convincing about it.
熊沢さんは？
いえ、私も聞いたことがありませんよ。
お父様と親交の深い南條先生は？
私もそんなものは聞いたことがありま
There's a
せんが。
secret chess room in there somewhere.
結構。じゃあいい？話を始めるわよ。とってもシンプルな話なの。
Everyone tilted their head doubtfully, wondering what Eva was starting to talk about so proudly. She laughed triumphantly, as though she were about to reveal a secret only she knew. Okay.
お父様を最後に目撃したのは夏日姉さんよね。
So is she just straight up gonna blame Natsuhi for the disappearance now, or was that what's happening here?
詳しい時間は忘れちゃったけど、今朝の9時前くらいのことだと思ったわ。姉さん、覚えてる？私、あなたがお父様の書斎からちょうど
Oh, you added the emote yourself to 17? Oh, that's funny. Wow. The boldest effort.
覚えています。それが何だというのですか？
This music is awfully interesting. It's like spooky but funny spooky. Whimsically spooky.
次に姉さんがお父様の書斎を訪れたのは兄さんたちの遺体が見つかってからよね。それを報告しに書斎に上がり、そこで私と一緒に不在を確認したわ。ところで姉さん、その時お父様の書斎に入ろうとして気づいたことはなかったかしら？
気づいたこと？何のことですか？
ほら、ゴミを拾ったでしょ。畳んだレシートを。
確かにそんなゴミを拾った気がします。それが何か？
そのレシートは私が飛行場に着く前に寄った売店で飴玉を買った時にもらったものよ。
Eva pulled a small bag of candy out of her handbag.
ああ、あの時に買った飴のレシート。
Why would that be there?
でも母さん、そのレシートの話が何と関係あるの？
ジョージ、もうちょい黙って聞いとってや。
Hideyoshi's expression was a little strict. Apparently he understood what Eva was getting at. Uh-oh.
本当にこれは気まぐれよ。何かを予見してたとか。
Any more dead people? No, but that's a good thing if anything, considering how big of a thing that last event was.
ましてや夏日姉さんを罠にかけようとか、そんなのじゃ断じてないんだから。実はね、そのレシート 姉さんがお父様と最後に会って出てきて、そこで私と会ったでしょ。その時書斎の扉に私が挟み込んだものなのよ。
ってことはどういうこと？つまり夏日おばさんがそのレシートを拾うまで誰もドアを開けていない。
ちょっと待ってよ、エヴァおばさん。
何？
レシート挟むなんてバレバレだって。じいさまが外出した時に気づいて面白がってもう一回挟み直した可能性も。
Jessica hurriedly argued back. She still didn't really know what all this meant, but she realized that whatever it was, it would raise suspicions about her own mom.
もちろんバレないようにレシートは小さく折りたたんだわ。でもね、レシートが落ちるところを仮に見たとしても、扉のどこの高さの部分に挟み込んであったかは正確には分かんないんじゃない？私は夏日姉さんが鍵を取り出している間に確認したわ。レシートが挟み込まれた位置は寸分の1ミリの違いもなく私が挟んだ場所だった。
なぜそんな子供じみたいたずらをされるのか理解できません。大方、私の部屋の扉にいたずらをしたのもあなたでしょう。
No, she's talking about the emblem or the crest or whatever.
夏日さんの部屋の扉？
The mark.
不愉快な話だったので話しませんでしたわ。今朝目が覚めたら扉の外側にあのシャッターの落書きと同じと思われる赤い塗料でいたずらがされていたのです。かきむしったような気持ちの悪い跡で。
なんやその話。なんで今まで黙っとったんや。
申し訳ありません。あの後立て続けにいろいろと恐ろしいことが起こったため、今の今まで失明していました。
知らないわよ、そんなの。私がしてるのは姉さんの部屋じゃなくてお父様の部屋の扉の話よ。姉さんがお父様がいるのを確認してから私と一緒に不在を確認するまでの間、あの扉は一
So
度
I
も
guess she's
開か
trying
れて
to
ない。
prove that because he's no longer there, there had to have been some other exit, be it a window or something else, because the door hasn't been opened ever since she's been there. And she saw him there. I'm guessing that's what she's getting at here.
扉を使わず、
Yeah.
どうやってお父様は外に出たのかしら。
そんなことは知りません。私が知りたいくらいです。
夏日姉さんの他にお父さんの在室を確認したのは誰や。
昨べ金蔵さんとチェスをしたのがあった夕食の直前までご一緒だったはずです。
それより後の時間は誰かおらんのか。
私です。昨夜の晩餐のお世話をしております。
はい、僕とシャノンも一緒でした。
ここまでは間違いなくお父さんも部屋にいたやろな。だがな、夏日姉さん、不在だった書斎は窓も扉も全て閉め切られた状態だったそうやないか。なのに夏日さんは今朝お父さんに会って話をした言うと。
私には皆さんが何を険悪になっているのか分かりません。どなたか説明してくださいますかな。
父さんと母さんは夏日おばさんが今朝おじいさまに会ったというのは嘘だと言っているのかい。
嘘なんかつくもんかよ。母さんは潔白だぜ。なんで嘘なんかつくんだよ。
ジェシカ、言葉遣いを直しなさいといつも言っています。
All at once, the whole room was in an uproar. Eva and Natsuhi confronted each other across the parlor table, with George confronting Jessica. What the heck's going on?
複数の人間の目撃があるのは昨晩までよ。でも今朝以降 お父様の姿を見たと称するのは夏日姉さんただ一人。そして私の挟んだレシートが物語る奇妙な事実。さあ、この点と点はどうやれば結べるのかしら。
Eva urged everyone to imagine it. Sure, that receipt could become an important point, but I didn't know which other points to tie it to or how. If we try searching for the answer Eva probably wants, we'll find that Natsuhi lied and acted as though grandfather was in the room this morning. Has that fact been exposed by a whim of Aunt Eva's?
わけわかんねえぜ。なんで母さんが嘘をつかなきゃならないんだよ。その理由がねえじゃねえかよ。
その理由は私も知りたいわよ。でもね、ジェシカちゃん、お父様の材質を偽る価値が全くないとは限らないのよ。推理小説でもたまに出てくるでしょ。生存時刻を偽ることによって自分のアリバイを偽証するトリックよ。
なんだそりゃ。そんなの聞いたことないぜ。
お父様はまだ見つからないけれど、普通に考えればもう殺されていると考えるのが自
I'm
然でし
way
ょ
to
う
have
ね。
an optimistic look of this.
となれば必ず近いうちに死体は見つかる。その時死亡時刻をうまく偽ることができれば、夏日姉さんはアリバイを作ることができるの
Damn, she
よ。
really doesn't like Natsuhi, huh? This is something else, man.
わかる？みんな。
This morning when Natsuhi confirmed that grandfather was there, she lied and he was already dead at that time. And then she moved the body to some other location and tampered with it so that when we find it, we'll think he was just killed a second ago. That'd make it impossible for her to create an alibi even just by staying with the rest of us. Then she could say, I heard someone screaming, dash over there and become the first to find the body along with everyone else. Is that what Eva's saying?
バカバカしい。推理小説など所詮は娯楽小説。そんなものばかり読んでいるから、そのような不謹慎な発想に至るのです。
Good defense.
そうだぜ。死亡時刻を少しくらいごまかしたって、そんなの警察が検視すりゃ一発でバレるじゃねえかよ。
True.
古典の世界だったらともかく、現代日本でそんなトリック本気で通用すると思
Got
ってんのかよ。
science and technology, baby.
おかしいぜ。
そうかしら。今朝南條先生が亡くなった人たちの死体を見て死亡時刻を曖昧に見積もられたわよ。検視結果は環境や個体差に非常に左右されやすい。数時間単位で誤差の出る非常にアバウトなものなのよ。しかも困ったことに警察の科学的な捜査は明日にならないとできない。そこまでの正確な死亡時刻を測ることなんてジェシカちゃんに
Man, she's really pushing it.
現代日本でもそうそう簡単なことじゃないのよ。ねえ南條先生。
検視は経験と勘の必要な非常に難しい作業です。誤審率も非常に高いと聞いております。確かにほんの数時間程度の誤差を出してしまうことは大いにあり得るでしょうな。
しかしアリバイの世界は数時間もあれば十分やで。古典のトリックとちゃう。十分に通用するトリックなんや。夏日姉さん、わしらあんたを疑いたいわけやないんやで。
Yeah, totally not. At least not Eva.
疑いとうないから潔白を示してほしいだけなんや。
何の潔白を示せというのですか。
Oh, the guns out again.
今朝私は確かにお父様にお会いしました。そして心の中に片翼のわしを刻めとお言葉をいただいて。
That was great.
あのお言葉をも否定するというのですか。 それだけは断じて許せません。お父様がかけられた言葉までも否定することは。
Now you're saying they look similar because they're fat, Kurarin? Damn. Well, fair enough, I guess.
あるいはお父様の遺体は出てこないのかしら。普通失踪は
Round and
死
bald.
亡宣告に7年かか
I don't know
る。
why that's a funny phrase. Round and bald. Oof.
余命残りわずかなお父様を7年も延命し、その財産を独占
Damn,
するに
she's
は
really reaching here, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
まあやり方
This
じゃ
would be like the
ない。
longest ploy ever. Oh my god. Oh, dude, Sprite.
聞き捨てなりません。
Jeez. Alright. She's had enough.
それ以上は聞き捨てがなりません。私は後ろ宮夏妃、この身に片翼のわしをまとう資格はなくとも胸の中にしかと刻まれています。
Slay?
当主跡継ぎのクラウスの妻としてその責務を代行する私に向かって何たる暴言。
何？
I think the Eva one we've seen before, but yeah, it's interesting to see it as like a versus picture here.
その銃で私を撃つの？
Damn, I feel like she really shouldn't be taunting too much right now, but I guess she's kind of fearless.
いいわよ。撃っちゃえば。
I feel like it just got even worse.
どうせ言い逃れも思いつかなくて苦し紛れなんでしょ。やりなさいよ。暴力で真実をごまかしてごらんなさいよ。
It wasn't like Natsuki had been actually holding that gun at the ready and threatening anyone. But as she was egged on by Eva, she did hold it at the ready. Unsurprisingly, once things got to this stage, Jessica and Genji tried to stop her.
奥様、どうかお気をお静めください。
母さんは嘘なんかついてない。
Have you seen like those compilations on YouTube, Coin? They're amazing. There's like, what are you gonna do? Shoot me? And then there's a whole compilation of them actually shooting. It's like from a bunch of TV series and movies and whatnot. They're actually really funny. They're like, yeah. Like there's an actual compilation or two someone made about those scenes where they actually do end up shooting. It's funny.
ならこんなの聞き捨てなきゃ。
落ち着いてえな、夏日姉さん。確かにお父さんは部屋にいたと誓ってくれればいいんやで。それだけなのになんでそんなに取り乱しとるんや。
それもそうです。夏日さんは嘘をついていない。それだけのことじゃありませんか。
50-50 gotta get shot or something happens to the shooter. Yeah, usually something happens to one of the characters. Hardly ever is it like the dude is like, okay, I guess, you know, let's just calm down and talk about this, and then, you know, they resolve it like that. Usually either something happens to the guy being threatened or the one doing the threatening. That's usually what happens, yeah.
だから説明してほしいのよ。お父様がどうやって部屋からいなくなったのか。窓は内側からしっかり閉じられていた。扉も同じよ。今朝夏日姉さんが間違いなくお父様に会ったというなら、夏日姉さんには開かぬ扉の密室からいかにしてお父様が部屋からいなくなったかを説明してもらわなくちゃ。じゃないと姉さんが嘘つき。
Oh yeah, Coin, did you see Australia's entry for Eurovision? It sadly didn't make it to the finals, but it was pretty funny.
あなたという人はどこまで
反論したいならぜひしなさいな。そうね、今すぐこの場で
Did, yeah,
釈明を
fucking
してみなさい。
milkshake, man. I like the infomercial type of like thing, the presentation they got going on, and then they had like a giant blender on stage.
そうしたらあなたを疑ったことを謝ってあげてもいいわ。あの書斎の密室からお父様はいかにして抜け出したのか。
There was a lot of sexual songs this year from a lot of countries, including Finland. Ours is a very sexual song because, you know, it's the 69th Eurovision this year. So a lot of countries are going with really like innuendo type of songs. I guess Australia was doing that too. How does the chorus go again? He was like, you want a taste of the milkshake, man. Something like that. It's like so much innuendo in it. It's fucking crazy, dude.
私の立場も姉さんの立場もいいとこ取りのとても仲良しな説明なんだから。姉さんの言う今朝の時点でお父様が在室していたことを信じてあげるわよ。でも次に扉が開かれた時にお父様はいなかった。
Dude, I would not want to be Natsu in this situation. How the fuck would you explain this, even though you are innocent?
ここまでは依存ないわよね。
It's too hard, man.
あなたの言うことにこれ以上耳を傾ける気はありません。その軽薄な口を慎みなさい。
Damn, Slay Queen.
私の推理
Oh, a graphic. Wow. Here we go.
扉から姉さんしか出入りしていないことは私が2回確認している。そしてレシートもそれを立証している。にもかかわらずお父様を部屋から出したという答えは窓よ、窓から出したのよ。
She's going crazy, bro.
夏日姉さんはお父様を3階の書斎の窓から中庭に突き落としたのよ。
Oh my god. Okay, this is getting very heated.
奥様、こらえてください。
エヴァ様、どうかおやめくださいませ。
その後中庭に転落して死んだお父様の遺体は夏日姉さんが屋敷内の戸締まりを確認すると言って出て行った時にどこかへ隠したのよ。多分その時に死亡時刻を偽る工作もしたんでしょうね。
クラウス兄さんたちの事件もさらに昨べのベアトリーチェの事件もひっくるめて。
Damn. So much for we don't want you to, we don't want to accuse you for no reason. Now he's like fully on board with Eva. He's like, oh, yep, you did it, admit it, you did it.
ナスシさんが怪しい可能性が非常に高いっちゅうことだ。本当ならこんなことを言いたくはない。だがもうぶちまけてしまったからには仕方がない。頼むわ、夏希姉さん。どうか自分の無実を説明
He's
して
like
く
a
れんか。
police interrogation, dude.
侍とわしはあんたを疑わなきゃならんのや。
なぜこの私が後ろ宮夏日がこのような恥ずかしめを。
Looks like we've got everyone's views on record now. Or is he gonna say something? The music changed again?
ダメだな。全然ダメだぜ。エヴァおばさん。
Oh. He's about to ace attorney this shit or something? Jessica looked up at me, hanging on to my every word. Eva's expression was confident as ever.
全然ダメって何が？バトラ君、聞かせてよ。
The piano, though.
見られないから。
It's kind of hype.
夏日おばさんしかありえないって思い込んじまうのさ。
I think I remember this track,
夏日おば
kinda.
さんを擁護するわけじゃねえが、そんなハッタリのチェックメイトじゃ通用しねえってことさ。レシートを軸にした推理はまずまずだとは思う。筋は悪くない。だが、俺の採点じゃせいぜい65点ってとこだ。
Okay.
これが答案なら、居残りで補修ってとこだぜ。
あら、 じゃあレシートで封印されている扉をどうやって破ってお父様
Dude,
を
she's
失
so
踪させ
confident
ら
that
れ
she's
るという
fully
の
correct here.
私の説以外に。
エヴァおばさんの説は確かに面白い。そしてその説以外にじい様が失踪できる方法がないって言い切れるなら。
Can we have an rejection soundbite? I don't even know what it sounds like. I've just seen pictures of like the beams that people do. I don't know what it sounds like, but I guess I can maybe try and find it.
最終目撃者である
You're gonna have to send that to the offline though, that reminder, otherwise I won't remember.
だが夏日おばさんが無実で濡れ衣である可能性が残っている以上、
Hey Leon, how you
そう
doing?
だと断言することはできね
ならバトラ君は夏日姉さん以外の誰にお父様を失踪させられたというの？姉さんしかありえないのよ。私のレシートがそれを証明してしまったわ。一度目に書斎に訪れた夏日姉さん、そして二度目に私と訪れるまでの間、書斎は完全に密室で密室開封後には失踪している。これで夏日姉さんが犯人じゃないというなら、どんなトリックがあるっていうの？
だから65点なんだよ、エヴァおばさん。
It's not making it improving.
じゃあここでチェス盤をひっくり返すぜ。どうやって外部からじい様を失踪させるかじゃない。どうやって内部からじい様が失踪するかって考えるんだ。扉にはレシートが挟まれていたから使用されていない。窓も出ることはできても外側からは施錠できず、しかもエヴァおばさんは書斎を訪れた時に窓の施錠を確認している。だから窓も使用されていない。その時点では確かに書斎は密室だった。これは認めるしかない。だがしかし書斎は永遠に密室だったわけじゃない。レシートの封印さえ解かれれば扉は使用可能になり脱出可能になる。つまり夏日おばさんがどうやってじい様を失踪させたかじゃない。どうやってじい様は書斎を脱出したのかって考えるんだよ。
POV change, huh?
じい様の書斎はただの書斎じゃねえんだよな。源氏さんの話じゃトイレからキッチン、ベッドルームまであるちょいとした家並みじゃねえか。
That's crazy.
例えばベッドの下にでも潜って隠れたらおばさんたちは部屋からいなくなったと思い込めるぜ。エヴァおばさんもそこまで調べてきたわけじゃねえだろ。そしておばさんたちは失踪したと思い階下へ戻る。この時レシートはもうない。つまりじい様は密室である間は部屋に隠れ続け、エヴァおばさんたちをやり過ごした後に部屋から脱出することでこの密室を破ることができる。
And did they get played?
何よそれ。どうしてお父様がそんな妙なことをして部屋を抜け出さなきゃならないの？口頭無形にも程があるわよ。
ああ、口頭無形かもな。だがそれでも夏日おばさんが濡れ衣かもしれない可能性は示してる。エヴァおばさんのレシートは完璧じゃねえ。チェスで言えばチェックくらいにはなったろ。だがチェックメイトじゃね
How?
え。そして俺が最高に気に入らねえのはそれを夏日おばさんに釈明しろと迫って、
True.
それができなきゃ黒だって断定しようとした
She
エヴァ
was
おば
being
さんのその論法
unreasonably
さ。
pushy with no hard evidence.
それがまかり通るってんだな、この後ろ宮バトラー。ここでもう一回チェス盤をひっくり返させてもらおうじゃねえか。
Objection.
エヴァおばさん、あんたの論法によるならよ、あんたと秀吉おじさんが昨日親父たち6人を殺害
Yeah,
して、
true. Can we talk about that? That's an even worse crime because we actually saw bodies as well. Like she would have to do the same thing, right? True.
夏日おばさんに釈明を強いたんだ。あんたにはもちろん自身の潔白を釈明できるんだろうな。じいさまの遺産が全部転がり込むエヴァおばさんよ。
そうだぜ。エヴァおばさんだって十分怪しい
It's
じ
the
ゃねえ
moment
かよ。
where everyone's just sussy.
母さんがじい様の最終目撃者だから怪しいって言うなら、エヴァおばさんだって父さんたちの最終目撃者じゃないか。バトラの言う通りだぜ。自分たちは殺してないってことを証明してみせろよ。
僕もお母さんの推理は少し勇み足だと思うな。レシートの件は確かに重要なヒントだと思う。でもそれはバトラ君の言う通り、夏日おばさんが何がしかの犯人であることを断定できるものじゃない。僕たちは等しく全員が容疑者なんだ。夏日おばさんだけが責められる道理はない。
誇り高きお父様が床に這いつくばってベッドの下に？そんなざれ言で説明がつくと思って？
それならエヴァおばさんが先に説明しろよ。特によ、誰がどうやって殺して、そして自分が関わっていないという証拠を示
Dude,
してみろ。
don't change the subject again. Come on. Oh. Is she okay? What's going on? What? Did you fall? Should someone help her or something? The fuck?
お嬢様、お嬢様。
Shit, dude. She suddenly started coughing. At first I thought she was just choking after yelling too loud, but before long I realized how painful it looked. She kept coughing and choking, down on her hands and knees.
ジェシカ、しっかり。なんじゃ先生。
Yeah, I thought it was because she was yelling so much too, but I guess not.
ジェシカさん、吸入器を早く。
Oh, does she have like asthma or something?
私が持ってきているの
Is
が
that
あ
what
ります。
happened? Nanjo
Guess
pulled
who's
a
back?
bronchodilator
Back again.
inhaler from his own
It's me, a
bag.
can of beans.
God of beans, which was lying on the sofa and handed it to Jessica. Come to think of it, 6 years ago, didn't she sometimes break into violent coughing fits and have to use that? Oh, so it's happened before. However, 6 years ago, I never saw her look like she was in this much pain. Uh-oh.
兄貴、ジェシカってこんなに喘息ひどかったっけ？
ここ数年でだいぶ悪くなったんだよ。
Asthmatis. Damn.
大丈夫な時はいいんだけどね。
When it gets heated, I guess it gets worse.
突然発作が来ると咳が止まらなくなるんだよ。
Jesus, that sounds brutal, bro.
お嬢様、お薬です。さあ。
Taking the inhaler from Kanon, she used it with a practiced hand. It looked like her throat would still itch for a while, but she had it under control.
大丈夫かよ、ジェシカ。びっくりしたぜ。
大したことねえよ。心配すんじゃねえぜ。
Beads of sweat covered her whole body and she couldn't hide her rough breathing, but it looked like her sudden attack had calmed down for now. This disturbance had made the dangerous atmosphere up until now seem slightly unfocused. But that's fine. That kind of battle of mutual suspicion is completely unnecessary. When you think about it, finding alibis for each other and looking for the culprit is probably meaningless. After all, we're just powerless, ordinary people. And when the police come tomorrow, they'll definitely employ cutting-edge techniques and investigate the case thoroughly, solving all of the riddles and arresting the culprit. Yeah, that would be a nice world to live in, huh? I have a feeling that's not gonna happen though, but you know. Optimism.
夏日姉さんが疑わしいように、私たちも疑わしさ
Oh,
を
she finally acknowledges it. Wow.
それを今議論し合うのは確かに不
Oh,
毛。
now she wants to call it off because she's also being sussed. I see how it is. When it's her sussing Natsuhi, it's okay, but then when she's in the spotlight, okay, we should call it off.
明日警察に全てを
Well,
任
that's
せ
a
れば
very
済むだけ
different
の
tone.
話。
Okay, I see how it is.
でもバトラ君だって知りたいんじゃないの？犯人を。大切な人を失った痛みを思い知らせてやるために1秒でも早く知りたいんじゃない？
それは否定しないです。これだけの上等を決めてくれやがった野郎を、たとえ一日であったとしてものさばらした
Who
くない。
died? Yes.
でも
Several people
だ
died
からといって
in
18
one
人の
fell
中の誰
swoop.
かを疑いたくはない。
I think I can show the graphic. Let's see. It's options. No, system. There you go. Kraus is dead. Rudolph is dead. Kyrie is dead. Rosa is dead. Shadow is dead. And Golda is dead. They all died in the same freaking batch. Every single one. Fucking brutal, man.
さっきはああ言ったが、俺はエヴァおばさんだって疑いたくない。
Never play Higurashi, never scared the hell. Well, funnily enough, it is also a playthrough we have ongoing. It's kind of because a lot of people vote for these games. They kind of usually alternate between the sessions. So we're making like a similar pace with both games. So we're kind of reading both in tandem. So yeah, we're pretty early on in both, but you know, I like both. They're different in tone, even if they're like kind of like connected and whatnot. But I still like both anyway. Like this feels like more like a maybe a more mature thing, if that makes sense. I mean, I think Higurashi certainly is for mature audiences as well, but maybe it's because this has a lot more older characters or something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the vibe as well. The Western house, everything like that. But yeah, they're both good games. Or VN stories, whatever you call it.
いつも楽しくさせてくれる最高のおばさんだ。そんなおばさんとこんな罵り合いはしたくねえ。ここにいる誰だってそんなことは望んでねえはずさ。だろみんな。
バトラ君に同じ。
Yep.
意味のない罵り合いだね。多分これだけの人数が朝から一ところにずっと集まってるから、みんなストレスが溜まってるんだよ。
You're gonna play Umineko Zenday against spoils you? Well, to be honest, you did ask who died, so I have a feel. I don't think I can at least be blamed for that one.
無理もないことです。
But this is still very early on, so I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of crazy. This is a really long VN, so that probably doesn't really ruin your experience too much.
言ってできるものではありませんが、なるべく皆さんリラックスしましょう。
Wow.
エヴァ、わしらも頭を冷やすべきとちゃうか。レシートの件は確かにお父さんの失踪を探る上で重要な手がかりになると思うで。警察が来たら話すといいやろ。
I mean, there's definitely both, Kuradin.
そうレシートの一件でつい鬼の首を取ったような気持ちになっちゃったのね。確かに夏日姉さんだけを疑うのはフェアじゃないわ。私たちだって等しく疑わしい。
Wow. She's suddenly really calm again.
でもねバトラ君、レシートの話だけは本当よ。これ忘れないでね。
Man, she will not let Natsuhi go that easy, because she really hates her.
そしてこれがどういう意味を持つか、もう一度よく考
I
えて。
wonder why she hates her so much. Is it because she was married to Kraus, who was the first in line for the inheritance? I'm not sure. Because she clearly, obviously, has a lot of the offspring of Kinzo. Maybe they're not super like fixated on the inheritance. I mean, they all have their reasons to want their piece, right? But I feel like Eva, of all people, she's kind of really is like really clinging on to it. Eva and Hideyoshi stood up. Looked like they planned on leaving the parlor.
結局私たちはこんな推理ごっこしても意味はないのよ。だってどうせ警察が全て明かしてくれるんですもの。
That's right. Even if we don't play this detective game, the typhoon will pass. And when those lively seagulls return to the harbor, everything will settle itself. Ain't no way it's Umineko for seagulls. That's right. If you think about it, this kind of crime is completely trivial. It will definitely be resolved, even if we do nothing. When the seagulls cry, they did the full title drop. Hey, it's Umineko no naku koro ni. Wow. It's so even bolded. Damn. Fucking title drop.
これ以上、夏日姉さんも私の顔を見ていたくはない
Please
でしょ。
say yes to this. That would be a reasonable response.
私も同じよ。
I mean, we already know that one, so no need to add that, but okay.
確か姉さんは昨日ゲストハウスに帰らなくて済むようにって客室を用意してくれたのよね。あそこはバスもトイレもあるし、鍵もチェーンもかかる。横になれるベッドもあるし、主人もマリアちゃんとチャンネル争いをせずにテレビを見ることができる。
Steven Seagal, yeah, close enough, I guess. That's totally his
お好きに
name.
なさるといいでしょう。でもくれぐれも用心を。
ありがとう姉さん。
They're very passive aggressive still.
そして余計なお世話。
Yeah, I was gonna change soon, but we're still kind of in this scene, so I wanted this scene to kind of end.
姉さんはみんなの監視をよろしくね。犯人はこの中に必ずいるんだか
I
ら。
think we're about to wrap up with this scene. It feels like it at
そ
least.
して姉さんも自分が監視をされていることをお忘れなく。
捨て台詞はそれで十分ですか？
She's like, yeah, back off now.
十分よ。じゃあね、夏日姉さん。源氏さん、夕食になったら呼んでね。それまでチェーンをかけて閉じこもってるわ。
源氏、カノ、お二人を客室までお送りを。
結構よ。送り狼なんて嫌だもの。
Well,
むしろ私たちが部屋に行くまで誰もこの部屋を出ないで
she's
くれる
being
方が安心。
really passive aggressive.
ジョージ行くわよ。
僕はここでみんなといるよ。
ジョージ、
Oh,
この部屋に犯人がいる
well,
の
she
よ。
couldn't keep it in anymore.
そんなところにいるつもり？
この部屋を出るということは親族の誰かを
Damn,
疑う
looks
の
like he
と
has
同
a
じ
bit
こと
more
だよ。
faith than her.
僕はあんな恐ろしいことができる人間が親族にいるなんて信じない。
ジョージ、あなたからも言ってやってよ。
ジョージももう一人前の男や。そのジョージの仁義がこの
Oh
部
yeah,
屋
it's
から出入り言わせる
George
なら
Suzumura Keiichi.
それも勝手やろ。
I assume he. I just never realized that before. But now that I'm again watching way more Gintama, I start to voice him a lot better.
好きにさせたれ。
父さん、
I think he is. Evan Hideyoshi left. The only voice that called after them was the sound of the rain. And there you go. Braid ASMR indeed. I think that might be good. That might be a good point to pause. Good. Well, that was tense again. Someone almost got blasted. Slow and steady progress wins the race. But yeah, we're gonna jump into game 2 next. Because we have 3 games for today. Good. Good stuff with Umineko. Damn, I already have over 20 hours in this game. Wow, time flies. Probably not the best pace ever, because, you know, I kind of let the voice lines play and everything, but, you know, it's a pace nonetheless. So, next up, we're gonna jump into some SC2 campaign of the Terran kind. The first of the campaigns. I did reinstall the game because I didn't have it anymore, because I had to reset my PC since it was last played, I think. Because it wasn't installed. But I remembered, so hopefully we're good to go. Hopefully the sound settings didn't reset, but this could be loud, I guess. We'll see. Also, it's making my screens go crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Damn, everything is jumping around, man. Maybe the resolution is terrible. Dude, it's a black screen. Even on my end, it's playing sounds, but nothing's happening, man. Do I need to restart? I think the launch fucked. Okay, let me close the game. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, why am I on this overlay? We can be on this. Okay, let's try. Oh, my screens are black! And now every window is jumping again. Okay, now I see a loading screen at least. Okay, I think it might have worked this time. Authentication, connecting. Oh, I think we're back. Okay, let me check my sound settings before I fix the capture. Where's settings? Oh, I think it remembers my settings. Nice, okay. Good. Although it's not borderless. Can I make this borderless? I would like to make this borderless. I don't want to alt-tab. Windowed full screen. Beautiful. Also, it's the wrong resolution. Did I have my old screen when I still played this last time? Surely not. Okay, let's see. There we go. Alright, fix capture. Boom. We're so Barack. Okay. I think, yeah, this was your game, right, Dimon? I think, if I remember correctly. But you can change the background, but I didn't know this. Whoa. Let's see, who should we put there? Let's put Tychus, big man Tychus. See if it changes. Oh, it does. Yo, it's the big gun. I didn't know you can change the background. I thought it was just random or something. Cool. Not that it really matters because we're not going to spend too much time in this main menu, but anyway. Cab paid. Wings of Liberty. Let's frickin' go. Continue. 9 completed missions. Oh wait, was my settings not high? Oh, I should probably fix that. I didn't look. I was just looking at the full screen thingy. Okay. Wait, there's an extreme. Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna extreme that shit in before everything explodes. We are now on extreme. Hell yeah. Wait, did the chat freeze? I think the chat froze. Oh no, dude, the fucking emote is not working. Like, it's almost stuck. Oh no. Did the chat freeze? Oh, it's one of those cases where it breaks if I'm in the game. I think that's a I had to do that with Resident Evil as well. Okay, it might be too much. Like, the game runs fine, but it's just, it breaks the chat. It's too much. What about Ultra? Okay, Ultra works. No, it doesn't. What the fuck? It's still laggy as fuck. Look at it's just not working at all, dude. What about High?
BTW, SC12
Well, that
only
kind of
uses a
works.
single core.
That's so weird. Is that why? I don't know what that means, but okay. Fuck it, we'll go with this. It's fine. It's not a big difference. I just want to see the chat move better, even if the game would work on higher stuff. Okay, so I guess I'm already clicked through all this stuff in the hub, and we can probably just jump into a mission or something. Okay. Gotta remember how to play again, but it shouldn't be that difficult. So we have 3 things to choose from this time. That's crazy. Is there any preferred order for these, or should I just do them in whatever I want? I might go left to right or something. These still give me unlocks. There's a siege tank, a Viking, and a vulture. It's a vehicle, fast skirmish unit. Wow. Can use spider mines. Frickin', let's try this. What's Horner have to say? Play.
We still need to access the adjutant we retrieved from Tarsonis. Our old mercenary associate, Colonel Orlin, is an expert in Confederate code decryption. If our intel's right, he should still be based at the Merkhaven at Dead Man's Port. He's not very trustworthy, but he's our best bet of breaking that encryption.
The siege tank one? Nailed it. Nailed it! Okay. This one. Tychus.
Mobius wants us to go after
Mobius. Gundam reference. XD. Not really.
Apparently they
but
sent in a
XD.
specialist team. They lost contact with them 2 days ago. Their bad luck, I guess. Figure we'll get hazard pay for this one.
Sure, let's do it. We are off to Zil. Scoured of life, all life long ago. They were wiped out virtually overnight. Monka, Gigaballs, Robert Downey Jr.
This place is a morgue. Whatever used to live in these ruins up and died millions of years ago.
Damn.
Before they went missing, the Mobius team reported artifact radiation emanating from that big old hunk of rock over yonder. They brought a big damn laser drill to burn the way in.
Laser drill? That thing's a monster. If the Mobius team had access to that kind of hardware, I hate to think about what could have wiped them out.
Reckon we'll find out soon enough, partner.
Partner. Okay. The dig. You know what? You know what? Another game you can dig? Minecraft. Press what if you like Minecraft. We're allowed dig. Wait, do we even have a base here? Is this a different type of mission or something? We don't have a base, right? Damn, dude. I guess we're just moving like maybe. Oh, is this the base? No, that's the drill. Maybe we'll find one at some point. I don't know, but for now we'll just go with. Is that a vulture? Can we attack it? Oh shit! I have the micro. Look at this! I'm microing, Mom. I'm microing. Look.
You will pay for your transgressions with your lives.
Okay.
Move away, bitch.
We know what happened to the other expedition.
Dude, I microed. No one's gonna die, surely. No, my medic. Ooh, I microed. Look at that.
I feel you.
Nope.
Hold up there. Those Protoss cannons will tear us a new one if we try to advance.
True.
Swan, you promised me siege tanks. Where are they?
Oh, the siege tanks.
These babies will knock those cannons down from a
Oh, they need to deploy. Is it like that? Like they deploy and then they're immobile and then they start blasting? It's like the trebuchets in Age of Empires 2. They're like one of the best siege weapons, but they fuck. Okay, I should have waited. Well, yeah, they're the same thing basically. They have really good range, but they have to deploy to shoot and then they're immobile. Fuck. Well, I learned my lesson, I guess. Damn, they're blasted. Just gonna let them do their thing.
Tanks work just like the old ones. When you put them in siege mode, they get increased range and firepower.
They do single target damage while moving.
If you need to reposition them, just switch them back into tank mode.
Tank mode, there we go. Yeah, it is deploying stuff. Wow.
Let's roll!
Let's roll! I like the voice they have.
Orders received.
What is this monument? I guess they're just the map lore, the planet stuffs.
You got it.
Is there? I can see up top because the fog. Okay.
Outstanding.
Can we shoot down there? I bet we could. And I bet we should.
Let's get some siege tanks deployed on the high ground. They can pound that Protoss stalker before it even gets close to us.
Ooh.
I'll give it my best shot.
Boom!
By the numbers.
Nice. Oh shit, they just keep on coming. I'm just gonna bing chilling because they have no issues dealing with those fucks. Okay, are we good? Wait for it. I think we're good.
Need something blown up.
Alright.
Rocket. Armed and ready. Aye, aye, sir. Go, go, go.
How do you make groups again? I forgot. Was it like control click or something? Or do I press 1 now? You can make like groups and then you can choose like numbers to choose them.
Sure thing.
Oh, we have resources here. I guess we can make a base here then. Okay.
Mobius base local net access.
Alright.
Decrypting security overrides. Transferring control of base structure.
Control and number. Like do I like when I have something selected, then I press control and number, then it assigns the selected stuff into that keybind. I assume that's how you do it.
Power of the sun at your fingertips. Now get it aimed at that door and let's get cutting.
It's a big ass laser.
Laser out.
I'm guessing we have to protect it until it does its job. It's one of those missions maybe.
sir, the
Oh, yeah, they have their base too. Uh-oh. There are a lot of units, unfair.
Set a perimeter and protect the drill until we're through.
I assume we're supposed to put our tanks into these spots, or maybe some turrets, towers, etc., bunkers. We have some anti... Those things are anti-air turrets, right? Workers!
In the rear with the gear. What's
There
going
we
on?
go. Start spamming some workers. Now how to play this game again. Put some respawn points. Let's see, control 1. There it is. That works. Beautiful. Okay. Let's displace these. I'm not gonna go for upgrades immediately, I think. Goliath and backs. Oh yeah, these are vehicles. Where's my... I should probably put these guys like deployed here. We'll put one here. And then the other one on this side, I think. Yeah, these are anti-air, right?
SCV ready.
Let's make a tech lab instead of the double construction for marines and whatnot. Or units in general. I need more buildings at some point too. I'm gonna already start constructing sub. It's the fuck, where is it?
Sir, I've managed to
Supply
access what's
depots.
left of the Mobius Expedition sensor net.
No, it's shift click. Fuck, I forgot.
Map so you can see what the Tal'Darim are up to.
Hopefully he doesn't get trapped in there. What's the idle button again? It's F1 or something? I think F1 is idle workers, F2 is idle military, right? Oh, it's the Terran theme, it's so good, man. Did I already build the tech lab? I did. Okay, we'll have some... I don't like fire bat. I'm not sure if fire bats are good, but I kind of like the flamethrowers. Where do you make tanks, by the way? What building is that? Is it this? Oh, it is this. It's the factory. Okay, we should make more tanks then. What the hell? Oh, these are like mercs. I've never really used mercs in this game. Should I? Oh wait, you can build another base here. There's another mineral field here. What's my bonus objective? The temple door is the main progress, which is just happening by default. But then the drill must survive. But I feel like those are both like... There's probably going to be bonus objectives later, I'm guessing, that pop up. Wait, this guy's damaged. Also, do I need a worker to fix these guys? I assume yes. Also, I need more workers in general. Is there an idle worker? No. I assume workers fix these like bunkers and turrets and whatnot. Because they're not like medics can't heal these guys, right? Because they're like vehicles or constructions or whatever you would call them, like buildings. Yeah, that makes sense. They fixed them as well. Okay, let's make some tanks. I can't. I need minerals. Okay, this guy can go back. Wait, there's a geyser here. Should I build a thing on that? Wait, this is the tank guy. I picked the wrong guy. What do you build on this again? This thingy. Okay, there we go. We should harvest more shit. Let's build a tank. One tank imminent. SCVs are the workers, right? Yeah. Okay, the houses are almost built. I'm gonna build a bit more still, because I'm gonna always... Actually, they're pretty pricey. He should go back to work it after this. I can't afford these. Okay, maybe one more here. And then back to work after that. I like the shift click that you can queue actions, basically. That's nice. We're gonna queue this guy into work it after this too. Actually, no, he can work here. We should have more people work it here. We need 3 workers. Is that it? 3? No. There's 2. There's 3. Oh. Now there's 3. Okay. Any idle workers? Nope. This guy's building. He's gonna be there next. There's a tank. We got one. Can I make another one? Yes, I can. I'm gonna put this guy next to this guy, so they have double firepower. The first game doesn't have shift click. Damn. It's such a nice quality of life thing to have. That's for sure. Maybe I should make more infantry units as well. The Raider. Oh yeah, these are the guys with jump packs. I got those recent, like last session or something. Trade Marauders. They're just more heavier marines, right? Nope. They're shooting. Oh man, they're getting wrecked, dude. That's nice. Look at that, dude. This is beautiful. So, I guess these guys can almost substitute bunkers, right? Like you can kind of, you don't necessarily need bunkers if you have these guys, right? That's kind of crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go siege mode here as well. Uh-oh. This might be a bit too late. We're gonna bring our infantry as well to assist here. Start shooting. Hell yeah. Oh, no, my fire bat. No. 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 Please, no. Okay, it barely lived. Okay, we did SCV here. Stat at SCV needs to repair this. Okay. Fury, 28 months. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Go Gang. I should still make a bunker. Okay, I'll make a bunker after this as well. Where's bunker, bunker, bunker? Here we go. We'll put like one here afterwards. And then we'll put one down here too, I think. And be there. Okay. Okay, maybe triple tags is the way to go. I'll build 2 more. Okay, more infantry. We'll have marauders too.
Not enough minerals.
Is there any idle workers? No. We need to train more as well.
Not enough minerals.
Okay. I think we're kind of fine right now.
Armed and ready.
Is there any damage down here? Not really. Okay. Can any infantry board a bunker, or is it just marines?
This will not be borne by the faithful.
How does that work? I think I've always put marines in them. I'm not sure if you can put any infantry in those.
I'm giving you manual control of the laser drill. See if you can use it against the Protoss.
There's another tank.
Swing that laser around. We can use it to drive back the Protoss. Rolling out.
Why not?
Let's see, can marauders board these? Oh, they can! Oh, but they take more space! Oh, I get it. That's interesting.
Not enough minerals.
I guess that makes sense. SCV's going to bunkers as well. Wait, what do they do? Oh, fuck. I think we're fine. Damn, they're getting wrecked though. Nice. This guy can go back to mining now. There we go. Go. Boom, baby. Oh, they're waiting to regroup or something. Uh-oh. And this is some heavy defense. Okay, we need more workers. There we go. Both of those are full. Oh, this tank is ready to go here.
The laser drill has breached the door's outer layer.
Nice.
It's go time. SCV ready.
Maybe it's better to like take these marines out and just put marauders in instead. There we go. What is this guy? Oh, he died. We should have maybe one SCV here on standby to repair these guys.
You can micro the laser.
This thingy? I'm not sure what you mean.
SCV ready. By the numbers, boys. This better be good. SCV ready.
There's my housing. Okay, maybe I need to build a bit more houses too.
We hear you.
Not enough minerals.
Over to SCV ready. Just say where.
Okay.
Been waiting on you. What's going on? Yo.
I'll have this guy on standby. I think that's fine.
Alert. Enemy air units will approach vector.
Air units. I wonder if these turrets are enough. Or should I build more turrets? Maybe I'll build another one. Missile turret. I'm scared. Yeah, there you go. Can these guys not hit flight units? Uh-oh. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Tanks don't shoot up. Oh, I see. So I guess they're not that overpowered then? Every unit has to have its drawbacks, right?
If you have enemies with big health, you can attack it with the laser.
Oh, I can use like this one? Oh, shit. You can switch the target. Wow, that's crazy. And then it defaults back to the door, I assume. Oh, wow. Oh, it's already breached one layer. It has multiple doors. That's kind of cool. Wow. So that's what you meant by microing. Okay. That's really cool, man. Hiya. Okay, I need more. Oh, we should maybe get upgrades as well. Let's get both of these. One more tank.
Sir, I'm picking up the energy signatures of several Protoss relics in the area. I'm marking them on your map.
Oh, there is bonus objectives. Oh, man.
Well, if there's time, we can blast them free with a laser drill. I bet Stedman would love
Oh, use this to blast. You know what? So it's like you can take extra time if you want. Fuck it. Let's just blast them. Fuck it. Wait, did I not change the target? Did I choose the wrong thing? Do I need to have vision? Oh, I need to have vision on it too. Oh, man. Armory for tank upgrades. Oh, I don't have that building at all, huh? How do you get armory? I don't know how you get an armory. Hmm. Vision, yeah. Okay, give me a second here. Is there no pause for this game, by the way? I just realized. Wait, there is a menu, actually. Wait, can you save in battle? I assume you can. I've never done this before, actually. Interesting. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna pause for now, but yeah, this is unfortunate. I didn't say anything for a few minutes, but I think I might be getting a migraine. I wasn't sure at first. I kind of was playing it by ear. Oh, in fact, the game crashed just now. Interesting. I did save just now, at least luckily. I did save, but then it crashed right after, it seems. Okay, anyway, I didn't want to say anything immediately because I wasn't sure, but now I think it's starting to be a bit harder to see right now. So I think it's actually happening for real. I can kind of only blame myself because I kind of stayed up yesterday. So I've noticed that if I don't sleep a ton, there's a higher chance of me getting a migraine. So I had a feeling it was possible today. So, fuck. I mean, it sucks that it happens during a stream though. Man. And I was having a good time too. Fuck. Shit. Okay, I'll see if I can play more Starcraft and Resident Evil 8 next week. Even if we have a lot of gacha game stuff, we can probably have them on like maybe Friday or something, and then still have a normal subset, I think. Because I feel bad and I want to play these games as well. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Fuck. We made like 2 hours in and then this happens. Oh man. Well, yeah, shit. I guess I just have to go get some rest now. Head to bed. Take some meds. But yeah, that sucks. Man, it's been a while since the last migraine. That too. So. Oh well. Man, that blows. I'll post a new subset form later on, and then I'll again try to schedule these games, Starcraft and RE8 for next week, hopefully. I think it should be hopefully possible. Okay. And if not, then hopefully in the near future anyway. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna hop off. But hey, thank you dudes for watching. And again, apologies. This sucks whenever it happens. Really unfortunate. It's been happening a lot of outside of streams, but now it's on stream, so it sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna take some meds, head to bed, and hopefully talk to you later on Discord. And if not, then tomorrow on stream for the Sunday games. But yeah, apologies, and see you tomorrow.